Hello, my lovelies! Are you ready to dive into the Halloween spirit? Today, I've got the ultimate Halloween BL list just for you. I'm sharing 30 horror, psychological, and thriller BL series and movies that are perfect for setting the spooky mood this season. From funny frights to creepy chills to absolutely terrifying scares, there's something here for everyone. So grab your snacks, pick your favorites, and let's binge watch our way through Halloween. Whether you're braving it solo or with friends, let's get spooky! He, She, It tells the story of Mike and Pam, close friends who share a secret, passionate romance. In public, they act like friends, but behind closed doors, their connection is deep and intimate. During an acting class, they're assigned to play a couple on stage. Suddenly, the lights flicker and Pam mysteriously vanishes, leaving Mike haunted by a terrifying vision of him. As reality blurs, Mike is left shaken, caught between love and horror. Kevin, a live streamer haunted by his past, loves searching for ghosts and finding paranormal experiences. While staying with his aunt, he meets Pluem, a lively young gardener who brings comfort to Kevin's sadness and sparks a new connection. But beneath the surface, there's a dark secret waiting to be discovered. Will their budding romance be strong enough to handle the shocking truth? Jin, a photography student, is about to move to the US, so his friends throw him a farewell party at a secluded cabin. Among the 8 friends are Fee, Jin's high school crush, and Por, the wealthy host. Tension rises as Jin avoids confronting his unresolved feelings for P. During the trip, they discover a short film Por made in high school and decide to recreate it. However, after a heated argument, Por goes missing and the friends find his body, leading to panic and horror. Pat is a university student adjusting to life with his newly single mother Chris, after his dad becomes a monk. They move into a rental property where Pat feels a strange presence and experiences odd disturbances. When he confides in his childhood friend Dream, she discovers a ghost named Bob who lost his memories after dying. With only 49 days to resolve his regrets, Pat helps Bob uncover his identity, forming a close bond while hiding this truth from his increasingly concerned mother. In the 1960s, 21-year-old Ravi leaves his countryside life to live with wealthy Parrott's family for better opportunities. Adjusting to his new home, he faces unsettling nightmares. Parrott's son Floeng is believed to be cursed and his family insists he become soulmates with Ravi to break the spell. Initially at odds, Floeng suspects Ravi of ulterior motives. But as they live together, Ravi discovers that his nightmares fade in Floeng's presence, leading to an unexpected bond between them. I Saw You in My Dream tells the story of I, who has dreams that often come true on the last night of June and December. He has never dreamed of love until he dreams about a sweet man, his annoying neighbor Yu. I struggles with his feelings for Yu and becomes worried when he dreams that Yu gets hit by a car. To change the future, I takes sleeping pills and enters a deep sleep where he connects with Yu. The story ends with Yu seemingly dying but then waking up to kiss I. Tang is a talented but arrogant high school musician who believes no one matches his skills. His attitude alienates his friend Mei and Nam Mie, who often apologize for him. After receiving feedback from a record label rep, Tang practices in front of a mirror only to find he can no longer see his reflection, only that of a mysterious boy named Neo. This strange condition affects his life and friendships, leading to a fallout with Mei. Determined to resolve his issues, Tang investigates Neo, who has his own dark problems. Itsuki, a polite and seemingly innocent teenager, arrives at Christoph Private Conservatory, a secluded academy for delinquent students. Upon his arrival, he encounters the Grand Guignol Study Club led by Roy with members Teshio Kenta and the missing Hideto. Fascinated by horror cinema, the club puts on gruesome plays. Encouraged by his teacher Yukimi, Itsuki adjusts to dorm life while meeting peculiar staff members. The enigmatic teacher Otomo, the flirtatious chef Mizukami, and the intimidating custodian Nikishi. all of whom seem to harbor dark secrets. Tam, a bullied and lonely gay teenager, faces constant abuse from his soldier father and distrust from his family. His only comfort is an online romance with Poom, a mysterious boy he connects with deeply. After planning a secret meeting, they spend a magical day together at an abandoned swimming pool. However, Tam's happiness is short-lived as his relationship with Poom unexpectedly spirals, leading him down a dark path and ultimately driving him to commit the most serious crime of his life. Struggling actor Sun, eager to surprise his boyfriend Rain with a Valentine's trip, instead gets dumped over dinner. Heartbroken, he accuses Rain of cheating, leading to a heated argument. That night, a mysterious Cupid Reaper named Q appears in Sun's apartment, granting him the power to erase someone from existence each midnight for 7 days. Driven by anger, Sun impulsively uses his new power, but he's horrified the next morning by the unintended consequences of his vengeful choice. In 1998, Dan transfers to St. Lawrence, an all-boys school where strict rules and homophobia pervade. Haunted by worsening nightmares, he finds comfort in two friends, Nai, an openly gay student facing bullying, and Josh, a mischievous rule breaker. Dan's mental health deteriorates, plagued by dreams of Trin, a school council president who mysteriously vanished a year ago. With Nai and Josh, Dan investigates Trin's disappearance, uncovering dark secrets that may link Trin's fate to his own haunting visions. 20 years after his death, Mess, a lonely ghost bound to a cemetery, forms a friendship with Thun, a boy who can see ghosts and visits his grave annually. As Thun grows up, he invites Mess to live with him at his university dorm, allowing Mess to leave the cemetery for the first time. Together they investigate the mystery of Mess's forgotten past, suspecting foul play in his death, hoping that uncovering the truth will grant Mess closure and reincarnation. Dr. Prakan, a skilled surgeon devoted to saving lives, finds himself haunted by an unlikely visitor, Death, who arrives daily to claim the souls of his patients. As Prakan fights to keep his patients alive, he clashes with Death, whose role is to escort the departed. Despite their opposing missions, an unexpected bond forms between them. As they grow closer, Prakan begins questioning whether love could exist between life and death, challenging both of their destinies in ways neither expected. After being tricked by his ex T, Vine waits all day in an abandoned building. Just as he's ready to leave, he hears someone calling for help and finds an injured man named Knight. Knight is weak, hungry, and has no memory of who he is or how he got there. Despite his own heartache, Vine decides to help him recover. As they grow closer, Vine starts to sense that Knight's past may hold dark secrets, leading to a risky but exciting romance. Dr. Tin, a third-year resident haunted by his sister's death caused by a drunk driver, finds himself in a mysterious time loop after failing to save Toll, an intoxicated car accident victim. Despite multiple attempts and guidance from Jinta, a heavenly figure, Tin relives the same night over and over, with Toll's time of death remaining at 10:55 p.m. With no clear answers and growing desperation, Tin finally uncovers a way to change the timeline before the crash occurs. Great, a business student and heir to a wealthy family, unexpectedly gains the ability to see 4 minutes into the future. Using this power, he begins to influence events around him with surprising results. One day he meets Time, a dedicated resident surgeon, and they develop a growing connection. As they get to know each other, Great's ability adds excitement and unpredictability to their blossoming relationship, challenging both of them to navigate fate and choice in their intertwined lives. Dome, a struggling barista, receives an unexpected job offer from Kata, a regular customer, to work at a mysterious museum that opens only after sunset. Curious yet cautious, Dome accepts the job despite warnings about a haunted Zone 16. Driven by temptation, he sneaks into this forbidden area, triggering bizarre incidents that wreak havoc in the museum. After accidentally releasing a creature, Dome takes responsibility for the chaos and alongside Katha sets out to retrieve the lost items and restore order. When a young man befriends a family of 3 siblings and their mother, his enigmatic charm triggers a chain of tragic events that profoundly impacts them all. Cheat series delves into supernatural and psychological realms, exploring intense emotions like jealousy, anger, lies, and betrayal. In 2023, architect Jom's world shatters when his boyfriend Om returns from the UK and breaks up with him after cheating. After a drunken drive leads to an accident, Jom mysteriously travels back to 1928, where he meets Servant Ming, an aristocrat Yai. While adapting to his new life, Jom discovers that Yang Pyong, resembling his sister, is Yai's sister. As he navigates class inequalities and develops feelings for Yai, their forbidden romance challenges the conservative norms of the time. In Memories and Letters, Akson and Songjam, 2 young men from parallel worlds, discover love through a mystical mirror that connects them. Akson, a literature student facing his father's rejection, struggles with his identity, while Songjam dreams of becoming a doctor. As their bond deepens, they navigate personal challenges and complexities of their feelings in a magical yet realistic narrative. Than saves Paya from drowning as children, forming a deep bond symbolized by a necklace. Paya experiences eerie whispers and dreams of an unknown woman, while Than possesses a sixth sense guiding him to the right person. Reincarnated, they reunite as partners in the Special Investigations Unit, where their unbreakable love faces new challenges. A mysterious psychiatrist threatens to test their relationship, intertwining their past and present as they navigate the complexities of love and destiny. In a world facing imminent destruction from a meteor strike, Masumi, an ordinary office clerk, spends his days playing video games until he unexpectedly reunites with his ex-boyfriend Ritsu at a university library. Their tumultuous past resurfaces, marked by Ritsu's betrayal, leaving Masumi distrustful. Despite his hostility, Ritsu proposes a pill for assisted dying, promising a less painful end to the apocalypse. Intrigued by the idea, Masumi grapples with his feelings, contemplating one last chance to trust Ritsu before the world ends. Ming Han, an ambitious police detective, faces demotion after using excessive violence during an undercover operation. While cleaning up after a chaotic chase, he inadvertently picks up a red envelope, binding him to a ghost marriage with the deceased Mao, a gay man who died in an accident. Reluctantly agreeing to the union to lift a curse, Ming Han encounters Mao's ghost who manifests physically. Tensions rise as Ming Han's homophobic reactions spark conflict, prompting him to help Mao fulfill his last wishes for peace. Ha Jun, a popular gay man adored by his friends, remains single and lives alone. One night at a gay bar, he and his friends play with a magical spell that goes awry, leading to strange occurrences in Ha Jun's life. After experiencing an erotic nightmare and noticing his furniture moving on its own, Ha Jun struggles with sleep deprivation and fears a ghostly presence in his apartment. While most of his friends dismiss his claims, Minju shows sympathy and vows to help him uncover the mystery behind the haunting. On January 30, 2007, 10-year-old Jae-woo was saved from a kidnapper by law student Ji-hoon, who tragically died from his injuries. 15 years later, Jae-woo, now 25, returns to his hometown and pays respects to Ji-hoon at his grave. While visiting Ji-hoon's old dormitory, he discovers a phone that connects him to Ji-hoon from the past. After an unexpected encounter with Ji-hoon, Jae-woo realizes he has time traveled and is determined to prevent Ji-hoon's tragic fate. At the abandoned college camp Don Mathap, Namo meets Pound, a solitary runner, and sparks fly between them. However, strange occurrences plague the camp as ghosts appear and students become possessed. The college director and a former teacher-student duo who died in an accident seem linked to the hauntings. To dispel the malevolent spirits, Namo and Pound engage in a running competition while their romance blossoms. Together, they must uncover the truth and confront the evil that threatens their camp. After quitting his job, VR game designer Ling Jushi escapes into a beta game from overseas. He explores a mysterious corridor lined with 12 iron doors guided by an enigmatic figure. As Jushi delves into the worlds beyond each door, he realizes that the lurking dangers can spill over into reality. Faced with increasingly perilous challenges, he must navigate this treacherous realm to find a way back home. Dong-baek, a 27-year-old office employee, begins his first day at Min Entertainment only to be unexpectedly assigned as the assistant to the eccentric CEO director Yu-dam. Despite not remembering their shared past, Dong-baek is taken aback when Yu-dam proposes they date. After rejecting his advances and experiencing mysterious chest pains, Dong-baek learns that his discomfort may be linked to their intertwined fates. As Yu-dam seeks to win Dong-baek's heart, the line between work and romance blur. Juno, a centuries-old vampire, attends university and takes a photography class to blend in with humans. As his health deteriorates due to a past crime, he learns that drinking the blood of a pure-blooded human in love with him could save his life. When he discovers that his classmate Min Yoon possesses this rare blood type, Juno becomes infatuated. As their relationship deepens, Juno grapples with the dangerous implications of his need for Min Yoon's blood and the potential consequences of his actions. San has devoted his life to waiting for his beloved Watt to reincarnate after her tragic death a century ago. As the final year of his time window approaches, he is burdened by the Five Shade Stone's dark power, which threatens to curse him if he fails to find her. Unexpectedly, he encounters V, a charming and carefree young man who captivates him despite his initial disdain. Unbeknownst to San, V is actually the reincarnation of Watt, intertwining their fates once more. So which of these BLs do you plan to watch on Halloween night? Let me know in the comments. Bye lovelies!